How are we doing, everybody? Good evening. This video has been a long time coming. I don't like Danny Christie.
Good morning, brothers and sisters, lovers, haters, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, vibrations of the mind of the one true God.
And deflected his own actions onto me. He's also a man that's used me to get a platform. He was a man that never going to do a podcast, was never going to do a YouTube channel, but all of a sudden he's used my name and the fight on the back of me to create a platform, and he's given it the big I am now thinks he's the Billy Big Bollocks when he's an absolute fucking scummy nobody. Alright? The thing is, Christie, I'm going to go back from the start in 2019. You set me up with that girl, Lauren, didn't you? You were always jealous of me. And can you remember, Christie? Can you remember about a month before you started the campaign against me, you were shaking my hand on Welsh Road on the front saying, "I've done well in life, well done Decca, you're doing Carlisle proud." Yeah?
I'm out training this week at Penrith, starting my proper full camp, where I'm going to be working on a lot of my bad habits, because I do have a lot of holes in my defence. I seem to fight from here instead of here. Developed a lot of bad habits over the years, but this camp, this fight in Wembley is going to demonstrate just how much I've got left in this tank and exactly what I can do with these top BKB fighters. Right. Now, before we go any further, I just want to say that I feel like the luckiest man alive.
I don't like Danny Christie. I think he's a bully, and he's a woman abuser, and he's a man that's targeted me since 2019 and deflected his own actions onto me. He's also a man that's used me to get a platform. He was a man that never going to do a podcast, was never going to do a YouTube channel, but all of a sudden he's used my name and the fight on the back of me to create a platform, and he's given it the big I am now thinks he's the Billy Big Bollocks when he's an absolute fucking scummy nobody.
I've got a girlfriend, woo! Haha, come by. I've got a girlfriend, woo! Haha, come by. I've got a girlfriend, woo! Haha, come by.
Was going on about you've got nothing and I've got everything. You were always jealous of me. Always had that boiling thing in your mind about Decca, that he was making it in life, the governor, movies. What were you doing? You were a fucking bum. Yeah, scaffolder. That's what you were. You were nothing. You were nothing. What you'd done is, right, you set me up with that bird, Lauren. You set me up. Right, and everyone's going to get to know the truth tonight, because I'm going to explain the fucking truth. I'm going to explain everything that's happened and why that man is here where he is today. He's there because of me. Right? Now, Danny Christie, right, real name, Danny Lockhart. Yeah? Your uncle was a gay rapist, pal. Your uncle killed people. He was a murderer, and he bombed people before he killed them, yeah? But you hide that, don't you? You change your name, Christie, because you're ashamed of your real name, Mr. Lockhart. That's what it is. And I know that, and you know that, but you're going to deny that. But that's fine, but I know the truth, right? You've portrayed me to be something that you are, right? All these women that I've abused, apparently, that's because you've abused all these women, yeah? You battered and abused a girl called Alice Keane. She outed you on Facebook. She posted that you'd bit her thumb and caused permanent nerve damage for the rest of her life. And everybody ignored this. You got a pass because you turned to God. You got a pass because you turned to God. That's only one girl, Alice Keane. What about your other ex-girlfriend, Jenna Stalker, who you drugged to have a threesome with her friend? Yeah? You drugged her. You drugged your ex-bird, Jenna Stalker, so you could fuck her mate. You horrible, dirty beast. That's what you are. But everything you said about me, that's what you've done, Mr. Christie. Yeah? What about the other birds? What about the other women? There's loads, man.
I've got a girlfriend, woo! Haha, come by.
Shit in it, right? You are a narcissist and you are the real beast. And what you've done, you've used my name to catapult your name into the public eye. 2019, you set me up with Lauren. You set us up with Lauren. You were sitting next to her when she was sending me those dirty voice messages, and you pre-planned that and posted them online. Yeah? And then it was you that got Humble Dryer involved because you were friends with Humble Dryer. Humble Dryer paid you thousands and thousands of pounds to bring me down. And that's why you started your tirade of abuse with me. Remember in the video when you said, right, when you said that, it started off as a bit of entertainment for the public, but now it's the total eradication of Decca Heggie. Can you remember that? That was through pure jealousy. And what you done from 2019 right up until today with you and Humble Dryer, your friend, right, you started a campaign against me. And can you remember what you said in the van? I might grow an enormous fan base off this. And you have. You've actually done exactly what you said you were going to do.
Now, when I'm giving these little tutorials, it's very much a case of do what I say, not what I do. Because I can be watching two world champions in a ring and I'll be able to tell you what they should and shouldn't be doing. Now that doesn't mean I can do that. That doesn't mean I can incorporate that into my boxing style or I can administer that in the ring. Oh no. What it means is I've got an abundance of boxing knowledge and I'm an amazing boxing analyst. Simple as that. I know my shit.
Alice Keane, they're all scared of you. That's why they've never came out and been public about this. Because they're scared of you, because you're a fucking bully. And what you've done is, you've used the fight with me, right? You've used the fight with me to get yourself kind of famous. That's what you've done. And you know what, Danny? I've left you and I've never even bothered with you. I've never even mentioned you. But then, I've seen all the little snidey comments that you make under people's channels, right? You pretended to turn to God to get the public on side because you thought the truth was coming out about you because you're a fucking beast. That's why. That is why. I know the truth about you, but the public don't. You've pulled the wool over the public's eyes with the shit you've done to birds. I've mentioned 2 women, and trust me, there's more than that.
So, head movement. The best head movement you can get is the head movement that is going on all the time. There's never a break in your head movement. You watch all the good pros, even when they're standing, not throwing punches, in resting boxing position, the head's still off the line, yeah? The head's still there. Still keeping the head off the line with a good guard. That's ideal. Now, everybody should be putting head movement into the style. If you're a young fighter coming through or you've just got little experience, you should be, head movement should just be there, like a pro. Tick-tock, bob under, tick-tock, without throwing punches, without in an exchange, it should just be there. That way, after you've finished your 1-piece, 2-piece, 3-piece, whatever, you're going to get your head off the line. Keeping your head off the line is very important for not taking punches. Now, I'm a sucker for taking punches, and sometimes I need my chin checked just to get me going, just to warm me up, just to let me know I'm in a fight.
Your Ray's gone. What about all the money everybody was donating to you? Do you want to know something, Danny? And I'm going to tell you this now. You know, before you know, when me and you finished that fight, I had that blue vest on. I was auctioning that off to give to you for your kids for Christmas. Honestly, honestly, I've told loads of people about it. The messages are probably out there, right? And then you started fucking nonsensing me off again. Couldn't keep your mouth shut because you're very jealous of Decca Heggie. You hate the fact I have got more subscribers than you, and you don't like it. But that £600, right, that I raised in that auction vest was going to be for you. And then what did you do? You went online and started chatting shit about me because you're a fucking bum. That's exactly why. Because you're a bum. But I'm just telling the truth for you. Revelations. Telling the truth. You're the one that's a beast. You're the one that's a woman abuser. And you're the one that's used my name to get yourself in the public domain.
Lead your elbows in. Very few people will go to the body when they've hurt you. Good pros will, but very few people, when they've buzzed you with a shot on the chin, will come and try and work your body. They don't do it because they're going headhunting, because they're going for the finish. So make sure your gloves cover your temple, because it only takes half a shot on that temple to put you down, especially if you're buzzed. So get your hands up, elbows in, your backs are on the ropes. Let's just see your backs on the ropes, or you haven't got the legs to be mobile because you're buzzed, yeah? What I like to do is, my favourite is the bob under and roll, yeah? Bob under. Keep your head coming under and back to the side, yeah? And I'll incorporate a little tick-tock to the side, maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah? And keep that head moving until you're able to get out of there, until you're able to tie the man up. That should be your first basic survival. Instinct is moving out the way. Very much like when you're driving a car and somebody opens a car door or a bed and runs out. First instinct isn't to brake, just doesn't happen that way. First instinct is to swerve. Very much like when you get caught, first instinct is to get out the way. So try and incorporate a bit of head movement, not only into your natural style, but get it into your head that when you get caught and when you get buzzed, you better get moving that noggin or it's going to be game over. All right? Thanks very much for listening, people. Bang, bang! Come by. Boom, 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 bang! Have a wicked Wednesday. I love everybody. God bless everybody. Ta-ra for now. Ta-ra!